Howdy folks, it's me, the cuber that is newer. I unlocked this wacky new ability called speaking, so I might be using that more in the future. I'm gonna try some new content on this channel, see what sticks. Let me know what you guys think. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is by far the best $7.50 I've ever spent on a game. The memes are great and all, but actually experiencing the game for yourself is a wild ride. Even though Konami has gone down the drain in recent years, this masterpiece was kissed by Hideo Kojima himself. Before Konami threw him into the abyss. Anyway, you may be wondering why all the things in this game are happening, and that's exactly what I want to explain today. I'm going to give a goofy retelling of Metal Gear Rising, and you can't stop me. So come on everyone, let's get in a circle and discuss our feelings. So we need to set up some background information in the overall Metal Gear universe. There's way too much other stuff to unpack, so I'm just going to give the basics of what sets up the events of Revengeance. A secret organization known as the Patriots had basically been controlling the world up to this point, which was kind of a maniacal group that used war to get what it wanted. It basically made ideologies and ideals go out the window, as it used war to control the economy, which kept it in check. After the events of Metal Gear Solid 4, the Patriots got exploded and a worldwide recession happened. Bye bye money. I'm sure this power vacuum won't encourage anyone to, say, start a war and jumpstart the economy. Anyway, let's talk about the main character, Raiden. He's a cyborg bodyguard who makes an honest living protecting people from baddies, at a cost of course. He's enjoying relative peace as he takes a stroll through Africa with Prime Minister Namani. It's never specified what country he rules, so I'm just gonna say he owns all of Africa. Wow, Raiden, I'm very pleased to bless the rains down in Africa with you. I sure hope I don't get kidnapped. What? My name is President Konami. Why is the car stopped? Are we at the Arby's drive-thru yet? No, sir, someone's blocking the road. Wait. Oh no, it's a League of Legends player.
What's up guys, I just overclocked my GPU.
The Redditors are pouring in at unknown rates. Do something, Raiden. You won't take Arby's from me and expect to survive. Raiden and his sword are ready to throw down. This game has a funny little feature where you can cut anything, including enemies, into a million pieces, if you so wish. So expect to see that a lot. Anyway, Homeboy minces a bunch of cyborg soldiers when...
Howdy, partner. Do you want to play rock, paper, scissors with me?
Raiden, help! I chose paper!
Yoink!
What do you want with the Prime Minister?
We're gonna start a war and jumpstart the economy.
No! How could I have foreseen this?
Just try and stop us. Soon we'll have Linux computers coding all of Africa. Here comes one now.
Dang it! Boris, do you see that? There's a Metal Gear rising from the water. Raiden, they've installed Linux on the Metal Gear Ray. Put that thing out of its misery. Welcome to the tutorial boss. That's right, little you's got to fight a giant robot as your first challenge in the game. It's fine though, because your true fight is against the camera. It's worth noting that at this point in the franchise, Metal Gear Ray is pretty much the most powerful and dangerous weapon in the world. Raiden is at his weakest form here, so it's no way it's a fair fight. Well, I guess it wasn't a fair fight after all. He's got President Wasabi. After him. Sundowner lets himself get hit by an oncoming train, which Raiden follows him on. Unfortunately, he's stopped by the weakest Brazilian male. Unhand President Bengali. I won't ask you again.
Y'all ain't listening. All you conservatives with your RBs and affordable GPUs. All we're saying is, give Linux a chance.
Ugh. I knew I should have stayed home from school today.
Now I see. You deny your graphics card its purpose. It yearns to run Halo Infinite at max settings. But all you play is Minesweeper.
But I play the Google version.
That's gonna be all from me. See you in the next video.
Well, Raiden, after your embarrassing defeat, you must be happy to have a new body, yeah? What do you mean? I look like a gaming mouse. It may look a little strange, but I promise you're better off this way. I've injected a supply of Arby's Qualified dust into your system. Say no more. Raiden finds himself in Mother Russia, tracking down the Linux user's stronghold where they manufacture all their Mountain Dew Code Red.
Arby's consumer detected, engaging hostile.
Doctor, Brian Griffin smelled my curly fries.
You know, from a guy named Jack, you're not very jubilicious.
That's an inside joke the audience won't understand.
You're starting to sound like my therapist.
Wait, how did you know my name? Here we fight Blade Wolf. His fight isn't that long, but if you haven't learned how to parry yet, you're gonna be in for a really rough time. His favorite attack is when he does this. But if you can learn how to be patient with him, you can eventually make quick work with this edgy OC.
Here's a life hack. Stick your sword into an outlet.
Nice try, Scooby-Doo, but I already do that. Alright, lady, I'm done playing games. Wave your white flag and give me those goldfish crackers like you promised.
Oh, je me rends.
Screw this. I'm just gonna eat my peanut butter and jelly Uncrustable. Raiden, be careful. That woman is from France. Then I guess I'd better take care of her quickly. Raiden continues on to the refinery, but wait, hold on. Not so forklift certified now, are you? Anyway, he does some really good stealth into the building until he finally gets to the top.
Je suis pomme de la terre.
I thought you were French, not Irish.
Je vais creuser ton crâne.
Welcome to Miss Straw. Don't underestimate her, because she will use the power of Napoleon and baguettes to whoop your sorry butt into the plains of oblivion. She throws patent-pending migraine men at you to really make your gameplay experience fun. If you can crowd control her arena, she's pretty straightforward to take down though. Hey, you guys remember how you invaded Russia in the winter?
Quel?
Ice to meet you. That is it. If I can't have the goldfish, then no one can. Eat Mountain Dew. That guy just sprayed Mountain Dew Code Red all over me. I smell like a gamer.
Hi, Dan. I'm aware we're in Mexico right now, but isn't this a little unnecessary?
Shut up, Wolf. You'll blow our cover. Hola, chicos. Me llamo Raiden.
I've never seen a more offensive disguise than what you're wearing right now.
Wolf, I swear, I will turn this car back around. I brought you back into this world, and I can easily take you out.
Point made. You're meaning to tell me you spent $2,000 on that outfit only to leave it outside the sea?
Alright, now time to find their Bitcoin factory. To be honest, this chapter is pretty short. All Raiden does is go through a sewer to get to a secret Desperado base and find some secrets and whatnot. That's not to say this chapter is weak, but there's not a whole lot to cover. He does meet some kid named George though. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's speed through this one. I'm so glad this was a straightforward journey. It would stink if I had to do some arduous stealth section or something. Anyway, let's see what these bozos are all about. What the scallop? So, funny story, Desperado has been stealing the brains of children to have them pilot all the robots we've been fighting thus far. And I gotta say, for literal children they do seem to have a lot of battle prowess considering they've ripped me to shreds the entire level. Anyway, Raiden, being a former child soldier himself, is very distressed by this, so he heads further into the base to see why exactly. Raiden ends up playing Five Nights at Freddy's with the webcams on these robots to spy on a video recording that exposes Desperado's true plans.
Where are those CPUs you promised? I need them for my Linux computers.
I keep telling you, these CPUs are the brains of children. We're running out of white vans to collect those gremlins.
Just hurry it up. I need more processing power or else our Bitcoin operation will be a bust.
Alright, I get your point. Just send out all the brains you already have and terminate those unused kiddos before the health inspector comes by again.
I'll do what I can, but we will need some investment. I could use some more Fortnite skins.
Yes, you'll get your V-Bucks. For now, just shut down this lab and open up near Chick-fil-A. There, you should have more kids rolling in. Don't disappoint us.
So Raiden stumbles upon a bunch of kids being held hostage, and apparently he's not strong enough to break through glass. Aha! Back away or I'll have no choice but to kill this child who was acknowledged in this video for 2 seconds. Gah! Morality. I'm so conflicted. Oh well. When in doubt, commit bifurcation. Raiden, did you just cut a child in half? Send an ambulance just in case.
American sentiment in the region.
After his escapades in Mexico, Raiden needs to get to the bad guy's main base of operations. So to get there, he takes a relaxing car ride in... Wait. Not Colorado! You're under arrest for being too handsome. I knew my good looks would get me in hot water eventually. Oh, I'm just kidding. It's for the large-scale insurance fraud. Oh. So we carve a canyon through Denver to try to get to the head honcho's HQ, featuring a really fun underground stealth section filled with these annoying gorilla robots, and many, many deaths from falling. My question is why falling up from a roof kills Raiden, but jumping down an elevator shaft to progress the mission is no biggie. We really do live in a society.
Isn't this a bit much, Jack? Any decent lunatic would know that nothing exists in Colorado, let alone in Arby's. But you're a man on a mission, aren't you? You're gonna solve everything with your little GPU there.
My GPU is a means to an end. to protect the new players that you prey on.
Really? What about all those cyborgs you've killed so far? They may not be new players, but they're humans too.
They made their choice.
Did they though? These people were starving on the streets. They had to provide for their families somehow. They had to get their Arby's somehow.
No.
Shut your metal mouth and listen. Let's let you hear the thoughts that their cyborg parts suppress.
There he is! Man, I could go for some Arby's right now. My family back home needs their roast beef sliders. Nothing personal, Robot Man. No, they couldn't possibly be Arby's enjoyers. Man, I can almost smell the curly fries off of this next paycheck. So after learning that the people he sliced into ribbons had the same taste as him, Ryan is very emotionally distressed. He has a migraine as he scoots his way to the end of the level. He finally approaches the HQ when...
How pleased you are to chop away, Jack the Ripper.
Looks like we have another cyborg psychopath to deal with.
Look at our little hero here. You claim to protect the weak, but you feast on your enemies like a 2-for-5 mix and match meal at Arby.
Don't you even say that name. You have no right to say it, not after you killed so many people.
Like that flower from Undertale said, it's kill or be killed, Jack. Soon you'll get it. Everyone in this world is diseased. Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. We're all pawns, controlled by something greater. Reddit's karma, the DNA of the soul. It shapes our will. It decides our actions. It is everything we strive to achieve. Every action you take is judged by how many upvotes you get. And as long as you eat at mid-fast food chains, you'll never get karma.
You're right about one thing. I always told myself I was doing this for justice, but I've always known that it feels good to eat bad food. I tell everyone I do it ironically to avoid getting downvoted, but I was really only doing it to keep the monster inside at bay. But all of this has helped me realize who I really am.
What?
What I'm saying is, this week, you can get 5 classic roast beef sandwiches for only $10 if you go through the drive-thru at... Doctor, turn off my Arby's inhibitors.
But, Raiden, there's too many curly fries in your system. You'll...
Do it!
Alright.
Arby's. This is why I fight.
You've lost your mind.
That nickname you love so much. Why don't I show you how I got it? Arby's. We have the meat. Oh boy. So you know how I said Blade Wolf forced you to learn how to parry? Well, if you were like me and still having trouble, Monsoon is really tough. This boss fight acts as a final test of sorts for Raiden's growth. Raiden reaches the peak of his power here, however Monsoon as a boss is designed to punish overly aggressive and careless players. He's stupid and edgy, insanely difficult, and it's absolutely incredible. I'm sorry, but for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to have to put part 1 here. Thank you for being patient. I just didn't want to keep you guys waiting for even longer for the full video. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Part 2 should be on the way. Thank you for watching.